football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Ready? Let's go. Line 88. Go.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Return.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving.
95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Keep. Down. Go.
Calls his own number. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Strip that ball. Go.
They'll run it from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time. So let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Let's go, defense. Where did he go?
The short hands, it's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, give on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just like that. Let's go. D.
Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Here we go.
You ain't
Crunch
got
time.
nothing.
Over.
You ain't got nothing.
Here we go.
Get that quarterback, defense.
Ready, go.
The give to the back. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And they sniffed that draw out. When the draw, you really have to sell that pass like you're going to throw the ball down the field. But the defensive line, the defense was not biting it. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Q. Slash.
I smell fear in that offense.
Sweet. Freeze.
Fear in that offense.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And the misconnection on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And it'll be downed right there.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. The 50, the 40, past the 30, 10. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like you mentioned, the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Mateer. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
And the Sooners, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Quarterback making checks.
Booster. Western.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to buy time. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Well, ball security doesn't just...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. Second and long coming up.
Come on. Bubba. Return. Where did he go?
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they got him.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up.
Hydro, hydro.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Western, Western. Spider up. Under. Go.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
Ready. Go. Gray, 97 Fox. Gray,
They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Blue, 22. Move. Right on the end.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Move, go.
You must be dreaming.
Watch
You ain't
14,
going
watch
nowhere.
14.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
3 down. We want it. Watch the left. Come check. Red, 29 marker. Red, 29 marker.
They'll give it on the counter. Maybe a crease.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier 3rd down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on 3rd down. And shoot, and I got 4th down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Fakes to grab. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling.
Leak.
Drop deep. Watch right there.
Spear, hey, spear.
To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Let's get off the field. Square 30 clear. Square 30 clear. Ready, set, hey!
Off the RPO, complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical 3rd down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. The run inside. It's Temple.
When after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play's going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little farther.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Black 14, Black 14, ready, go!
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Coming to you. Rock, ready. Blue 22, blue, go.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, that's got to sting. This returner wants to make a big play for his team, wants to make something happen. You don't get very many opportunities to do it in a football game, and he did the exact opposite, created a huge momentum play for the other team. That one's going to sting a little.
That was the epitome of a chunk play, and now they've got it first and goal, trying to cash it in. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Keep that pressure, baby. Keep that pressure.
Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route.
Booster, return, return. Go, go.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. You like 18? You like 18?
Come on, boy. You better.
Single. I got a single in the slot. Hey, check it. Hydro. Western. Where did he go?
Wants to go right back downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Bubba. Loop, go!
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Return, chip.
The offense changing the play.
Down, break. Ready, go.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Set. Wide 53. Wide 50. Check. Blue 9-2 haymaker. Blue 9-2 haymaker. Blue 22 dart. Hammer, hammer. Hey, hammer. Wilson, Wilson. Hammer, hammer. Blue idiot.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play.
Ready, set, black, eagle, eagle. Pop, replace, venom, venom, hey, iron, iron. Hit, hit.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Escape, escape.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Ready,
Let's
ready.
go.
Great idiot.
Just keep slinging it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
Spear, spear, spear. Nat, nat, nat. Set it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Bring, here we go. Rock, rock, rock.
Left, watch left.
Set a tone.
Watch left.
Making side adjustments here.
Slash, slash.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Ready, go.
Back to throw. It's Mateer. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41.
29 bounce.
The Sooners want to move quickly.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 129. Hydra. Wester. Chip, chip. Rat, rat, rat. Where did he go?
Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Break, break. Rock, rock, rock. Go, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half.
Move, move. Level, level. Bubba, Bubba. Q, Q. Ready, go.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Red 18.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
He was turning. He was turning. Oh, wait. That was a heck of a...
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash, a 59-yard try coming. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Jack, hey, Jack, wide.
The corners are walked up tight. Here's a give to Frazier. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
Red 30 glare. Red set. Jack, hey, Jack. Green 67 Joker. Green, why did he hit?
Frazier again. Finding some room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. taking it the other way.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This offense has it with really good field position. Defense in press coverage.
Go, go.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Great place to start for this offense.
Mike 10. Ready. Mike 10. Set. Blue 22. Eagle. Check. Eagle. Blue idiot.
Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Right here, right now.
Set. Red.
Handoff for Frazier. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year.
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They've complimented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Hey. 4 down.
Down. Ready. Palace. Go.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Right on the money. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Might be changing the route. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Ready, go.
To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, the 20, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Bringing it back.
And that's not what you want out of that kick.